Hello, my name is Dr. DeButts, and usually in church we talk about spiritual well-being, but today I'd like to talk to you about a physical ailment that affects millions of churchgoers all around the world. It is a chronic condition known as church butt. Church butt is the physical pain and discomfort that comes from the sitting in an uncomfortable chair for prolonged periods of time. Let me ask you this. Have you ever left church strengthened in the spirit but weakened in your lumbar region? You may be the victim of church butt. It especially affects people who lack natural cushioning in their seat. Listen to this brave testimony of one of our pastors.
Hi, my name is Rob Matuzzo, and I've been living with church butt for 28 years now. Oh boy, where did it all start? I think my parents, being well-intentioned, put me in the nursery, and I was immediately sat into a hard wooden rocking chair. And from there, it just spiraled out of control. It was the short, plastic, uncomfortable chairs in the nursery and the kids' area, up to youth. We sat on bleachers. And now, here I am, a full-grown adult dealing with church butt all this time. A lot of people who are well-intentioned and just want to be informed, they ask me, Rob, what does it feel like to have church butt? How do I know if I have church butt? It's tough to really accurately describe the acute pain and the sensation that comes with it, with this terrible chronic illness. But the best way I can describe it is it feels like your spinal discs have been replaced with cymbals, and then there's a monkey all throughout service going like it's part of a one-man jazz group, or that there's an organ grinder but no organ music. It's very distracting, and it's hard to focus and really get everything I need out of the message. I tried everything to alleviate the pain that I'm feeling from my church butt condition, and just to find some sort of relief. I brought balloons as a cushion for my seat, but that proved to be ineffective. And then I once brought my little nephew's Elmo chair to sit in during service, but I kept getting judgmental stares and glances from the onlookers in the crowd. And I was even at the lowest point. I thought about and seriously contemplated risking everything, even my salvation, by doing yoga. But none of those things were able to bring me any kind of comfort, any kind of relief from the pain. It's definitely negatively affected my church experience having church butt. For example, I can never lift both my hands during the offertory song whenever somebody sings, because I have to keep one of my arms stationed against the bottom to brace my chair to give myself a little bit of space in between my seat and the chair. My seat and the seat, if you will. And I've also tried laying down during worship, kneeling in front of my chair, but then it just gives me church forehead instead. And so I've done everything, and there was... Oh boy, this is hard. This is harder than I thought. At my lowest point, at the end of service, and both of my legs by this time had fallen asleep. The dents in my chair, I didn't know what part was chair and what part was me. And the pastor asked if everybody would stand for a closing word of prayer. And I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand. And I looked around at all these people standing and receiving. And just the loneliness and the isolation that I felt. Something has to stop. This has to change. I'm sorry, I don't think I can do anymore.
Church butt is no laughing matter, and that is why we have partnered with the CenterPoint Chair Initiative to end this terrible illness. For only 69 cents a day or $250, you can prevent church butt today. 69 cents a day. That's less than a cup of church cafe coffee. What a small price to pay to create a safe, welcoming environment for our guests. to have a personal encounter with God. Let's put pain in the behind. You get it? Pain in the behind. Okay, cut.
Here at CenterPoint Church, we want to be a place that people feel that they belong. From the moment they arrive in the parking lot to when they walk through our front doors and meet one of our welcome team, to the moment that they arrive in our auditorium, we not only want them to hear the words "welcome home," but we want them to feel it in every aspect of our worship experience. People make a decision about the church that they want to be at within the first 15 minutes of arriving, and we do not believe that our current plastic seating is helping to convey the welcome home message. So we're launching an initiative to replace the plastic chairs with cushioned seating so that people can come and be in a place where they can hear the gospel without distraction. So if our approximately 250 members each gave $250, we would be done with the project. We've set a goal to have the money raised by July 1st of this year. So we're asking every member and regular attender to make a plan, to make a contribution so that we can execute on this opportunity to make our entire facility say, "You belong here." We want everyone in attendance to feel that they are home when they walk into this place, because ultimately it's when they feel that they're at home that they're going to be able to let their guard down, to hear the gospel of Jesus, and to begin to walk out that journey of transformation that we offer here at CenterPoint Church. So we're inviting everyone, pray about it, get before the Lord, and then obey Him and being a contributor to this project to say welcome home to Genesee County right here at CenterPoint Church.